That's the thing about music is none of us own it. We get to share it. Kronos will have this response. And I'm feeling that we need to step up to the plate in a new way. Not only with Black Angels, all kinds of anti-war pieces, telling the story of how Martin Luther King arrived at the I Have a Dream speech involving his close friend Mahalia Jackson, who was on the rostrum with him that day. And his lawyer and speechwriter, Clarence Jones, told the story, and I happened to hear it on C-SPAN, of how Mahalia Jackson called out to Martin Luther King after the beginning of the speech, and she called out and said, "Tell him about your dream. Tell him about your dream, Martin." And when I heard that, I realized that Mahalia Jackson, in that sense, she represented all musicians in such a perfect way because Martin Luther King Jr. was her close friend and confidant. When he was down, he would call her up and she would sing to him. This is what Clarence Jones told us. And the night before the speech, he called Clarence, as was their process, and said, "Clarence, can you write some thoughts out for me for tomorrow?" So Clarence wrote out his thoughts. The time of the speech arrived, and the first 5 or 6 paragraphs were what Clarence wrote. But Clarence Jones doesn't say that he wrote the words of Martin Luther King. He says he heard them. And so Martin Luther King Jr. surrounded himself with musical people. And Clarence heard Martin Luther King Jr.'s voice. And then at a certain point, the speech veered off away from what Clarence had written. And then right after that is when Mahalia called out to him. And that's when he closed the book and looked out, and the speech went cosmic. And what I got from that is a musician's responsibility is to listen. That's what we can offer our families, our friends, our society, our world, is we listen to what's going on and we try to find responses. We try to find music wherever we can find it, and we try to create a community around us